We're processing a couple more locomotives for scrap, and we've pretty much already got one all the way cut up, so let me show you what we did. So you can see we've pretty much already cut the entire locomotive up into pieces, minus the axle and the truck frames. Those are going to be kept. Well, the axles are going to be kept. The truck frames will be cut up for scrap. And now everything that's on the ground is going to be cut up down to a prepared size and then be sent straight to a steel mill. We are obviously pulling out any of the non-ferrous materials, copper wire, electric motors, etc. But this particular locomotive was a little bit odd because somebody along the lines had removed the engine and generator and poured this giant concrete block in the way. So essentially this locomotive was just acting as a weight slug for the weight of the machine rather than actually driving the train or pulling with the drive system. So this one does not have any salvageable parts as far as the drivetrain goes, minus the axles, which is why those are being kept. And we've got to figure out how to process this steel off the concrete. And you can see the concrete was poured into the frame of the locomotive, so it's not as easy as just setting off this giant concrete block or sort of pulling it off to the side. We're going to have to cut the steel from around the concrete. All this thinner sheet metal stuff from the upper side of the locomotive is going to be sent back to the yard and processed with the shear. It's just not worth the time or effort to cut it up with the torch. All of the main frame and the truck frames will be cut up here on site because they're very thick and easier to handle that way, and all that stuff will be sent straight to the steel mill. I just thought this was another cool project to share with you guys. We cut up our first locomotive about 2 years ago, and this is number 2 and number 3.